gather separately and together in non-scripted conversations over the topics at hand. The people and their responses are real. No telling what's gonna happen. It's his and hers. Let's jump in.
Hey everyone, we are back this week with His and Hers, and we have the women and men together. And I guess we'll get right in. So Terry, you gonna go first? Or you want me to go?
I can start it off.
Okay.
Okay.
What you gonna do? You got this.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
First question.
Mm-hmm.
What is the best gift your partner can give you?
With me, I'm more of a person that I don't like things like if it's some things that I need like for my business or a getaway trip, or I'm more of a service person. I don't need no purses, no shoes, no Gucci, no none of that stuff. But let's build some stuff together. That's who I am. What about you, Nisha? Renee?
I like to relax. You know, I like to go somewhere and relax. Just, probably a getaway, a small getaway somewhere, and relax, get some peace, the beach, things like that.
Okay.
I'm pretty simple. I don't require a whole lot.
What about you, Terry?
Simple. Time. I say time a little bit of the. Give me some stocks.
Facts.
Give me a couple of thousand and some Bitcoin and some stocks right now. That'd be the perfect gift.
Right.
Then we can get anything else we want to get after that. So I'm simple.
I understand that. I think that, I guess with us being older, our expectation and the things that we need is a little bit different. Like back in the day when we was all turned up, it would have been a different situation. You know what I'm saying? So now we're looking at what
More
is the
stability,
future going to look
right.
like. Yeah, like what we going to build together. You know what I'm saying? So, cool. You want to go next, Nisha?
Okay, sure.
Renee, I mean.
AKA, okay. Let's see, question is, what's the main way you show your love? Interesting. Now, who wrote out these questions? Girl, who wrote out these questions?
What's the main way you show your love?
What's the main way you show your love?
I'm a service person. Like, I feel like my partner, like anything in life that he wants to do, I want to be that support.
Right.
Like, I don't want to have neither one of us to have any shoulda, woulda, couldas. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever our goals are, whatever our aspirations are, whatever it is, that when we leave this earth, we're going to have it completed. So that's me.
Go ahead, Terry. I want to hear your what
Give me the question again.
All right.
Give me the question again.
No. All right. So the question is, what's the main way you show your love?
Honesty.
Interesting. Okay.
Honesty. Loyalty.
That's a good one.
Simple. That's it.
Those are good. That's one of my key components in a relationship. If you're not loyal,
Right.
and then I see that you ain't loyal, well, I cut it off like, who was you? Like, who are you?
Right. Right.
What about you, Renee?
Oh, gosh, telling all my secrets. Loyalty, affection. Let's see. Trust. Like I said, I'm pretty. I'm kind of old-fashioned. So like I said, certain things to me are, they're sentimental. So my sentimental value, that personal things to me is a way that I show affection and, love to someone. So I don't know.
You know, that's crazy that you say trust and you say loyalty because, like, we're living in the age, like, I can't imagine dating right now. That's a scary thought, too. And all the things that are going on in the world, like, and what's out there and all the violence and all those things, it's just like...
Dating, because, I am in the dating scene. I'm not married or anything. And I will tell you the times have changed. The times are different, I always say, because I am in my 40s, so we look for things different than in someone that you want to, be with or date or casual date or hang out with. We kind of look, and things different than, because when I was in my 20s, we had fun, I was out fun, I was out, clubbing, doing different things, and I looked at, relationships and men in a different manner than I look at now. So, things are different. I look for maturity, maturity in all kind of ways and all kind of levels, so, it is different. It is different.
What do you think about
you just
dating
never know.
now?
Dating now it's a process, Tasha. If you have a social media page, you see somebody who's beautiful, but she has 500,000 likes. Can a person still pursue her as a girlfriend? That's the key right now.
I think so.
You think so? So you shouldn't go on the likes and you putting yourself out there on social media. Social media has gained some relationships and also lost some. Social media, you got to be positive in the world, and I'm just gonna lay back on dating right now because I'm not dating either, so I can't even really answer that question.
Also, are you saying that you're in a relationship? Or you're not dating? Or are you just what? So what is
people
that?
choose. I mean, dating nowadays can be anything. Dating now, people can be, in it. I choose to be by myself. You could just be happy, that way. And some people date a whole lot of people, and some people just monogamous relationships. Just different ways of dating now. So it's only if you So it's just if you just open to it, I guess. So I don't know.
That's
and
fair.
dating is, like you said, a process, and it can be, hard just kind of getting to know someone, or like it's almost like a test, like a checklist. It seems like,
The first checklist is
he crazy.
cash out me. Cash out you.
And then people have the
I never even went on a date check with you to cash out you. That's just the dating scene, Tasha.
Right.
Are you serious? They asked you to
never heard
cash app them.
Just-
Cash app you for what?
That's crazy.
Ain't that crazy? Those are women that don't even know they got a good man. Even reach them.
How can you ask somebody to cash app?
I don't know. It's a
For a
different
date.
generation.
Well-
Like how you said, Tasha. I'm not used to this generation. It wasn't cell phones to speak about it and invite somebody on a date, and you see their whole world through social media. You got to get to know somebody.
It's like a catfish, the online
Yeah.
dating,
Yeah.
Oh my
catfish
gosh,
situation.
That's crazy. Cash app me. I don't know you
I've
yet,
heard
but
it
give me
all.
some coins. That's crazy.
All right, who's next?
Okay, when do you think it is the right time to meet each other's family when dating?
Who wrote these questions tonight? Oh my goodness. When is the right time? When you're serious about that person. I think sometimes there's really no set time. I think the earlier it is could set you up for failure. I really do. I think if you have a connection with that person and you are serious about them and you feel like, okay, this may be the one. And, I think everybody is different. Everyone's different. You could have parents that say, that's it, I want to meet her right now, or I want to meet him right now. just to see. It may not.
But it's not a time.
Yeah, right. They
That's
may
not
just want to see, right, who you hanging out with and who's at your house and who's around your kids and who you spending your time with. It could be a situation where they're just like, I don't know, I want to see, you know what I'm saying, who you dealing with. And that's it. And it may not be a year later on down the road. They just could be concerned. Maybe they see some signs that you don't see. You know, maybe there's things that they concerned about. And they say, oh, okay, bring them to the house. And maybe daddy and mama might want to have that talk. So you just never know. I mean, nowadays, I think it's really good, especially with these teenagers and these. You probably want to see who they dating.
So what is the question should be? What is too much time? 4 years you haven't met
Right.
mama, daddy,
That's a long
Right.
time.
or 3 months.
longer.
Somebody might say you might not have met mama, daddy, but I only met you 3 months now. Woman, calm down.
Right.
Right.
So
Yeah.
how long is enough time? What's too long?
Right.
Well, you should know.
Plus,
like,
mom and daddy might not be somebody that they want to take home. They'll take home to. It just never know situations nowadays. I mean, there's nothing unpredictable.
And you know what's crazy is that I haven't dated in a while, but a lot of my friends, they get, when you're dating, you get the representative. You know what I'm saying? Like they pouring out all the everything.
Right.
And then once the relationship is really like a relationship, then here comes the real. Like the stuff start coming out of the closet.
Yeah.
So what is that period?
what's that period? What's the time?
Yeah, definitely. That's crazy though. Like to have a representative, you've been dating
Right.
somebody
And especially
for like
holidays
6,
is
9
right.
months.
Right. And holidays is right around the corner too.
The percentage of women who
Right.
brought men home for Thanksgiving, they ain't gonna see them next Thanksgiving. That percentage is high. I'm gonna say that.
It's
Right.
That percentage is, I bet you Granny and Amy ain't gonna see John next Thanksgiving.
You said John. Right.
Okay, well,
Right.
you know what? We got to go to a commercial
Alicia, all
break,
right, guys.
and we will be right back.
Are you a poet for the people? Illuminating the emotions of those who know what suffering from an unjust system feels like. Everyone doesn't have the opportunity to hold a crowd by the ear, so for us to take on that role with our God-given craft, it's only right. Are you a poet for the people? A destiny meant not for the weak. We too have suffered trials and tribulations, experienced in rebuilding what was once torn down with the words that we speak.
Hi, my name is Renee Unique with Unite Louisville on the Plug Network Online. Check me out every Friday at noon on your lunch break. Stay connected and stay plugged in.
No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Commercial cleaning. We educate people on compliance to get through the COVID crisis. Call us at 502-299-0714. No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Again, that's 502-299-0714. Want your brand or business featured on The Plug? Advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. Again, advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. We got the eyes that are looking for you.
Changing Image Barbershop is your best choice for your family haircuts. Just off of Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center. Changing Image Barbershop has lots of parking and plenty of seats inside with a great family environment where every customer is treated professionally and like family. They specialized in the newest styles and cuts. Changing Image is the best barbershop in the Ville. They now have a braider and over 15 barbers available to you. Call them at 502-907-0010 or visit them at 2251 Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center.
No telling what's gonna happen. It's his and hers. Let's jump in.
Okay, so Terry, you're up next.
Cool. Mix these up a little bit and get a good question for the men.
Lord.
Yeah. Is it important that you and your partner share the same values?
Oh, that's a good question. Yes and no in a sense, because I believe that a whole lot of people don't grow up the same way. Like I can say that, I grew up in a home with two parents.
Right.
My family was close knit. So some people aren't used to that. So get into a new relationship, you can't have those expectations of them to understand you. But you have to be open and willing to give that love so that they can also receive it. So it's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of, that's a hard question.
It's not hard at all. You don't have to have the same values, but you got to have some type of common denominator.
Gotcha.
Everybody grows up different. So, you got to believe in God.
Very true. Very true.
You got to believe in God. So, you can believe in God. You might have different, you might go different churches. That could be fine.
But what if the person that you meet initially, they don't even know God, but you introduce them to?
And this goes back to that time frame of how long is it going to take for them to understand that?
Well, I'll tell you what. I think it really just depends. Like you said, it really does depend. Values nowadays, I mean, I don't even know
If they got
if
them.
anybody. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. A lot of that
Come
just
on,
went
man.
down to the
No,
pits of hell. Just
Hold
kind of, do we even have any values or morals anymore? That's the thing. And I think if you find someone that does, oh, you didn't hit the jackpot. I'm telling you, you didn't hit the jackpot. If you find someone with any type of values or morals, you didn't hit the jackpot, because times have changed and relationships have changed, and what we thought, what you may think that is a key element to something in someone, it may not per se, they might not think the same thing. So, with me, it's like, like you were saying, Tasha, and you were saying, Terry, just being open, being open to that. But I think you do in some ways, if it makes sense. I want someone to have the same value of quality of life and how you portray it and how you look at it and what you want, for your household or for the future and things like that. Even, but nowadays, I mean, if you're just dating and get to know someone, I think you're just hanging out and having fun is okay. But I think more you're getting seriously involved with someone, then it's when you start looking like, hey, am I wasting time, or if I'm going to invest in this time, in this person, to start looking, okay, what are the pros and cons in keep pursuing this person?
Will a guy get a second date, you think, if he doesn't open up the door on the first date? That's values.
Not for me.
Is he going to get the second date? He might have a good first date, but he did not open up the door on the first date. Is that granted a second date? That's a small value that is big.
That's very big for me.
Very big.
It's very big. Like, I wouldn't.
And man doesn't, and probably don't even understand that. Man, y'all better open up them doors.
Facts.
Facts.
That is true. Very true. That is something that I won't. Like, yeah, that would be a straight turn off to me. Like, I have, like, I guess that I value me as a person. Like, my expectations for me
Right,
is, like, I'm not tolerating a whole lot of foolishness.
right.
It's just like, I've been through a whole lot in my life, and I'm in a different place where I'm just not tolerating any and everything. You know what I'm saying? And I guess the more that you go through life and the more things that you go through,
Right.
you change what your expectations are. And so I just know that I ain't tolerating.
I tell my
Straight
daughters,
fact.
don't know if they listen, hope they listen, but if a man does not open up your door, judge him. Hope y'all listening.
Said Wednesday. All right. Whose turn is it?
Is it? I think
Is
it's
it my
yours.
turn?
I think it's yours.
Okay. All right. Let's see. All right. Do you think a couple's finances should be together or separate? Oh, wow.
What's
That's a
his
good
is
one.
his. No, what's his is
a good
mine
one.
and what's mine is his. That's how women think.
No, no, I don't think that way personally. I think that it's okay for both of you guys to have something separate, and then I also think that y'all should have something together.
I agree. I agree.
Secret account?
I agree.
No, it ain't gotta be a
No,
secret.
Secret
I
account?
think that.
No, it
that's-
don't have to be
right.
a secret.
I agree.
It can be that you know what it is, but
You know, the woman know what it is.
no.
Oh,
I think two separate accounts and account together. I think yes. Yes.
Yeah, I think
Especially if you have a business together, or or even if you buy a home, certain things you buy a home. Yeah, it should have an
So,
account together. But
yeah.
other than that, hey, you gotta have your home too.
you should have that account together. Y'all
Especially you
want
don't
our
know,
money.
no, because you never
Y'all
know
want
like
our
how the other
money.
You gonna
person's
say somebody wants your money.
spending habits are.
That's how it said it with authority. I want our money.
No, on the
that's
real
right,
though,
that's
on the serious tip, I mean, it's something that our grandmothers have taught us. You know what I'm saying? Women should still always have her own, because you just never know. You never know. I mean, a lot of women end up in bad. Some people end up in bad marriages, and stuff happens. So to be on the real. I talk to people all the time, and sometimes there's men out here, they go out here and go to the casinos and they gamble. Everything I talk about is like real. This is like real life stuff. And it's just, you have people that gamble, you have people that drink, they're on drugs, it just kind of depends on somebody's situation, because not everyone's households are perfect, and we're not living in a perfect world. So I think two separate accounts, depending on if that person's responsible or not. And then sometimes you have situations where a person may have like a better credit, better credit than the other one. So it just kind of depends. It really, kind of depends.
So what I keep hearing you talking about, we want your money. Tammy. What is that?
I can't take it.
What's up with that? Like, how do you feel like all women want your money?
What dating online app are you on? Are you on some type of
There you go.
Like, I make my own coin.
Women want our money and their money too. That's the way the world has set this world up.
That's not.
Independent women out here now, they want to be independent, but what's that TikTok app they got where y'all put your hands out? You seen that?
I haven't
You
seen
put
it.
your
I
hand out
I haven't
and
seen it either.
yeah.
But it's okay for you to have yours and me to have mine, and then we have something
But the
together.
man's supposed to take care of the woman anyway.
That's
we
facts.
understand that part.
That's facts.
But he's still using our money, which I'm saying. He's using our money. It's both our money to get y'all one wonderful life. I accept that. I accept that. I don't know about everybody else.
I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Okay, Terry. We want your
I
money.
accept
my
that.
goodness, so funny.
Okay, I guess it's my turn, huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Terry said we want his money.
Ask for his Cash App. At the end of this tonight, please let us know
Cash App.
which dating site you are
This is
on.
Facebook. Everybody's on Facebook.
It's Facebook, and they asked him to cash
It'd be
out.
happy birthday. You can't send me a birthday shout out
my
until
goodness.
y'all got your Cash Apps. This Cash App. Cash
Right.
App.
Okay, I can be honest.
See what I'm saying?
I did.
Dating
For
app,
my birthday,
Facebook.
it wasn't. For my birthday, I did do like a fundraiser, but it was not for me. I did a fundraiser, and it was for a family that had lost their child. And so anybody that wanted to send me money, it was for them.
That's fine, though. That's fine.
So,
God, I missed
don't need nobody to cash out me nothing.
It's my birthday.
But I did see that. Like, okay. If you do have a partner or not, Do you know about the first time your partner had sex, or do you care?
Oh my goodness. Who is That's okay. I
don't want to
mean,
know.
I've had those.
I don't want to know that.
I don't think I want.
I don't want to know.
I think you want to know who they've had sex with, maybe the past couple of years, the past couple of months or weeks, just to keep yourself safe. You know what I'm saying? But as far as if we're talking about things from middle school, high school,
Or how many?
you know,
You want to know how many
I
times?
really don't care
how
about
many
that
partners
unless
your
it's a
partner done
conversation
had?
that y'all having.
If we are deep in a relationship, it might be a conversational night. But you have to be.
Okay, now what if your girl
engaged
say?
with-
What if your girl
Right,
say? Well,
it's okay.
you know,
How long have I been with this girl?
I don't know. Y'all been
Okay.
together about 2 years.
Okay,
She's
okay,
like,
okay.
Terry, you really want to know that? And you're like,
yeah.
yeah, I want to know. She say, you 151. What you gonna do? What you gonna do,
Well,
Terry?
151 though, Tati.
151.
151.
How you know she ain't been like out there in them
Seriously.
streets?
That's a 151. Had me thinking.
Oh man, you.
But I don't
You
want to
been
know. I
dating,
don't
you
wanna
don't wanna know
Yeah, I
that.
don't want to
You
know
don't wanna know
Nah,
that.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm a
you
stay.
do.
I don't want to know.
Yes,
that.
That's too much.
Yes, you do.
You want to know who the person you're dating, your partner, or somebody that that you possibly will marry, how many people they slept with. It's just a safety thing. You want, some people ask for tests. There's people now asking
I think we should
for
get
AIDS
tested.
tests, especially like,
Because
hey,
AIDS is high in Louisville.
Right, yeah.
Y'all know that, right?
Right. I seen the other day somebody, it was one of my Facebook acquaintances on Facebook, they put on there, it was a question they had on there, do you think married people should get AIDS tests?
Okay, you know what? We're going to have to come right back with after
Yeah.
these messages.
Are you a poet for the people? Illuminating the emotions of those who know what suffering from an unjust system feels like. Everyone doesn't have the opportunity to hold a crowd by the ears, so for us to take on that role with our God-given craft, it's only right. Are you a poet for the people? A destiny meant not for the weak. We too have suffered trials and tribulations, experienced in rebuilding what was once torn down with the words that we speak.
Hi, my name is Renee Unique with Unite Louisville on the Plug Network Online. Check me out every Friday at noon on your lunch break. Stay connected and stay plugged in.
No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Commercial cleaning. We educate people on compliance to get through the COVID crisis. Call us at 502-299-0714. No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Again, that's 502-299-0714. Want your brand or business featured on The Plug? Advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. Again, advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. We got the eyes that are looking for you.
Changing Image Barbershop is your best choice for your family haircuts. Just off of Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center. Changing Image Barbershop has lots of parking and plenty of seats inside with a great family environment where every customer is treated professionally and like family. They specialized in the newest styles and cuts. Changing Image is the best barbershop in the Ville. They now have a braider and over 15 barbers available to you. Call them at 502-907-0010 or visit them at 2251 Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center.
No telling what's gonna happen. It's his and hers. Let's jump in.
Okay, we're back. So, Denisha, Renee, what were you saying about the test?
So, nowadays, like I said, I seen the other day on Facebook, a friend of mine on Facebook asked a question about, do you think that married people should get AIDS tests? And I respond, and I'm yes, because the simple fact that just because someone's married doesn't mean they're happily married. And what happens is a lot of men and women cheat, and you have a lot of people that are on the down low. And sometimes they'll use a woman to cover up what they're really doing. And then you have married couples that are having threesomes and different things. So they're out there, they're living that life. So yes, I think you should get an AIDS test. And if you, even the House of Ruth, or, that organization here in Louisville, Kentucky, a lot of women that have AIDS are Black, and a lot of them have it because their husbands cheated on them. So it's real out here. It's real. And just to go back to the 500,000 likes you were saying about a female, you don't know if that individual is out there or not. And that goes back to the question we had about, should we ask about their partners and stuff? And I think we should, because we're living in some time.
So do you do that after you're in the relationship or before, though?
I've heard people do it before. I've done it before.
Doing. It's a process to this friendship thing to get to the marriage thing. So eventually you're gonna ask, how many people have you been with eventually, hopefully, if you communicate with your spouse right.
But is that prior to being serious? So if you're serious already and you done asked that question.
Maybe like when the unprotected sex, or we've been together for a long time, and
Women say you're serious after the first kiss on them. You kiss me one time, we serious. You are my boo.
Terry, stop playing.
I mean, you got to get timetables to this seriousness. But yeah, you're gonna ask these
What woman
questions.
is saying after the first day y'all serious? Y'all stop playing out there.
the same time they asked them for that cash out.
Wow.
The Cash App, and after the first day, you
Wow.
serious? Are you serious now?
Wow, that was 3 questions ago. We dipped in that 3 questions ago on that.
Whose turn is it?
But no, but serious, that's a serious question. Them questions will come up eventually in the relationship. And the spouse better answer them 100% facts.
That's a hard. That's a. If you in a relationship and y'all serious, or you married, and those questions come out, that could be like a breaker for the whole situation.
But marriage
you're in.
is way after being serious.
I know that, but that's what I'm saying. If it's delivered after you're already married, that's some crazy stuff
well,
right there.
yeah.
You're saying,
Facts.
I think that should be some dating situations, so
Facts.
that you
And
can give me the opportunity to be like, oh, I'm running. You know what I'm saying? I'm running from you with your 151 people.
Facts.
Running to the border.
Facts.
That's crazy. Who's up next? Is it you, Terry?
I think Liz.
Let's see. Cash App. First date.
It's the birthday. It's their birthday. Let's make this a good question. Oh. How much alone time do you need?
Well,
I mean, me personally, I need daily alone time. Like,
Let's say in a month, let's say in a month span.
I can't even put it on that. I'm saying like daily, I got to have some time to break
Daily.
away from people, to do my own stuff. It's okay for my man too to do that. You know what I'm saying? You got the kids, you got your whatever, your business, your job, your work. I mean, it could be a half an hour, or something to get your mind right. You know what I'm saying? Because you got 1,000,001 things going on. I think everybody needs some time.
yeah.
Daily.
Daily.
With me, I can say, because when you live a busy lifestyle, when you're busy all the time and you constantly,
Working,
if I was with someone, but what I'm saying, when you're constantly busy and you live that lifestyle and, sometimes you may not see that person all day or that evening. So I kind of look at it like I can't wait to see that individual. Does it make sense? Because I'm constantly on the go. I think if you're smothered under someone all the time, you have to have that alone time. But I think alone time, even with kids, like you said, and if you get to start arguing and clashing, things like that, it's good to have some alone time, some peace time. Because what I've learned now, just not actually being by myself now, I've learned that there's peace and self-love. You know what I'm saying? That the alone time is good for me. But, but when you live a busy lifestyle and you are in a relationship and you are dating, there's really not a lot of time that you're actually spending together anyway. So you have that understanding, so when when I see him, you know, it's like, you know, him or her or whoever, you know, if you see that person, they say she and he, you know, his or her, you know how they do now. So if you see them, you know, his or her,
All right.
Okay, we're not gonna do that.
you know, the verb and the noun, all this other bull mess, you know, but you get my point. So, you know, the thing about it is, like I said, I want to spend time with you because I live a busy lifestyle. So, but there has to be some time as well. It just makes it healthy.
Yeah,
That's about it.
It does.
Dating in these days and times, you miss one day out of 7 days, you cheating. Women want to see you every day.
Okay.
That one day we out
She
here
must
doing
not have
whatever.
things. She must not have
She ain't
things
got
to
nothing to do, and she ain't doing something right then. If you
Are you doing something
wrong,
foul?
somebody ain't.
Are
I
you
don't
doing
know.
something that's making her feel that
Oh,
way?
you gotta have a long time, serious.
Yeah,
We all
you
work. We
do.
getting older.
Oh Lord, what's in
You gotta have a long time. You gotta enjoy something, doing something.
Yeah.
I love doing cornhole. Just give me an hour a day, every day playing cornhole.
Okay,
I'm good with that.
I got you.
I'm good with that.
Right.
Okay, let me choose something else. You know what? If you guys want to be on the show, His and Hers, you can inbox us, and we're always looking for people to be a part.
Yes.
And let's see. How do you feel about physical fitness? Is it important for your spouse to be fit?
Well, I don't. You know, with me,
Now, I'm telling you, I don't work out, but
That's what I'm saying. Like, right, we gotta be honest with this question.
Yeah.
I don't work out, but I'm gonna tell you what. Well, the way we started our relationship, the way we look, you know, we gained some pounds.
Hold on, we got to
Wait a minute.
progress as a part.
If we gained some pounds, you'd be like, baby, let me
No
tell you this.
beer belly.
We gonna have to do something. We're gonna have to, you know, be on a little bit of diet or something. But we got that relationship where, you know, we looking out for each other. Because we still gotta be attracted to each other. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? I know you love me as a person and all that, but still, if I see things starting to get out of place
Facts.
and I'm out of place, you better check me.
Well, I'm gonna
Check
tell
me.
you right what you said. I'm gonna tell you. You know, I'm a curvy
That's it,
woman.
yeah.
I'm a proud curvy woman. So you know, the hips and everything else comes along with me. And I'm 5'8". So you know, and I've had kids. So I don't have a perfect shape. There's nothing wrong with eating healthy. We can eat healthy all day long. You know, I think the older we get, we done slack down on a lot of the chips and the junk and the pops and stuff. You know, just the way we eat. But as far as working out in the gym, I like to work out. And if he likes to work out, that's fine. I like a man that is, you know, that likes to be healthy and doesn't smoke blunts all day and smoke blunts all day and drink. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But I mean, like, just to think about it, if you're with somebody, if you're with a partner, if you're married, and like, you know, like Tasha was saying, you know, after you have babies, you gain weight. You know, and then your husband, he gets comfortable with you. He's like, he's so used to, oh God, you cooking tonight? You know, what you cooking? You know, he feels like he doesn't have to go anywhere because everything in front of him is in front of him. So he doesn't have to really, you know, worry about what he looks like or anything. So, I mean, health and fitness is all about how you want to change your lifestyle. I guess what works out for you. You know, I don't know. I like a big, tall man, you know, so I don't know.
I don't know. I think everybody gained weight during COVID, though. Like, I got you know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody gains some weight, but it's time to get on them diets if you want to gain too much.
Right? I'll be like, we gotta go social media, like, damn, okay.
Salute.
We gotta be healthy for real. You know what I'm saying? Like all that takes a part in us as a people, like our people as a whole. You know what I'm saying? We got to watch out for what we eating.
Yeah.
Our weight, you know, weight gain can increase diabetes and all this stuff. So we gotta be very particular, and we also have to teach our children. You know what I'm saying? Like if mom was starting to get out of hand, like I don't have a problem with people telling me.
And I think, you know, even with the TV and media and radio, they always, remember back in the day, you had to look a certain way.
Yeah.
You know, you had to look a certain way. You had to be thin. You had to be this. You had to be this shape. You had to be this skin complexion thing. I think so now, even when we, as women, when we went shopping, you know, we could never really find anything stylish. And kudos to all the women here in Louisville. They got the shops, the boutiques out there. You got people out there that's really actually, you know, have average women, everyday women, plus size women of all shapes and stuff out here now. So I think the imagery now is, you know, changing. I'm so glad you have a lot of black gyms here. You got the fitness instructors, they're out there doing their thing. So praise to them, because
So
I
there's
know
no
I've reached
excuse
out to them.
to do that.
Yeah, it's really no excuse to you know, you got so many other options, and you got.
I'm gonna have me muscles by 2022. All these gyms, somebody give me a sponsorship at a gym. I'm ready. Any sponsors at the gym out there? Put some pounds on
Yeah,
me.
come put some money on your cash app.
Come on,
Some money on Terry's
I'm
cash
still breaking
app.
skinny
What's your
in.
cash app,
I'm still
Terry?
breaking. I'm not gonna shoot. Maybe I should though. It's holiday time.
Skinny.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Yeah,
skinny.
Skinny still in over here.
Right. Oh my
Oh
goodness,
my gosh, that is
too
so
funny.
I think today we had a good show. I think Terry held his own for the men. I see you.
Yes.
With some wonderful ladies that motivated me to get the man side straight over here.
Okay.
They want our money.
What? We got one more segment.
Want our money?
We still got one more segment
Men
left.
want our money too. Don't get that
Some
wrong.
do,
Shoot.
some don't. Some do, some don't.
Shoot.
Oh, this is crazy. We actually have one more segment left. So
Oh,
we
do we?
will
Oh,
be
good.
right
We'll be
back.
Are you a poet for the people? Illuminating the emotions of those who know what suffering from an unjust system feels like. Everyone doesn't have the opportunity to hold a crowd by the ears, so for us to take on that role with our God-given craft, it's only right. Are you a poet for the people? A destiny meant not for the weak. We too have suffered trials and tribulations, experienced in rebuilding what was once torn down with the words that we speak.
Hi, my name is Renee Unique with Unite Louisville on the Plug Network Online. Check me out every Friday at noon on your lunch break. Stay connected and stay plugged in.
No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Commercial cleaning. We educate people on compliance to get through the COVID crisis. Call us at 502-299-0714. No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Again, that's 502-299-0714. Want your brand or business featured on The Plug? Advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. Again, advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. We got the eyes that are looking for you.
Changing Image Barbershop is your best choice for your family haircuts. Just off of Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center. Changing Image Barbershop has lots of parking and plenty of seats inside with a great family environment where every customer is treated professionally and like family. They specialized in the newest styles and cuts. Changing Image is the best barbershop in the Ville. They now have a braider and over 15 barbers available to you. Call them at 502-907-0010 or visit them at 2251 Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center.
No telling what's gonna happen. It's his and hers. Let's jump in.
Okay, we're back. I think Renee, it's your turn, right?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, you just put that in another time.
I didn't do nothing. I don't even know. I didn't look at anything.
Goodness sakes. All right.
What?
Wait a minute. Okay, I just seen the first. I was like, oh, okay. All right. So, how big of a role does spirituality or religion play in your life? Oh, yes. A must. A must. Yes.
Fact.
100%. 100%.
Girl.
I'm telling you, there ain't no ifs, ands, buts about it.
Right.
That's very true because I can tell you, if I don't have that, I ain't got nothing.
I'm telling you.
I wouldn't even be in this space that I am now because, you know, life is truly a roller coaster ride. And if you don't have that, you have nothing.
Yes.
Like, honestly.
Yes.
If you don't
That's the
have
thing.
that won't get you a second date either.
Right. What you said all day.
That would not get you a second date. The first date, I'm gonna know.
Mm-hmm.
Good question.
That is a good question.
Yes.
So it's not gonna take that long.
Faith.
Yeah, we all gotta have faith.
Yes,
That's
you
very
have to.
important.
Very important. It has to be a connection. It has to be. And then, that's it. Ain't nothing.
Does it
said.
matter what they have faith in? That's the question. For that question.
Yeah.
Because, there's a whole lot of different guys that you can serve.
For me, it is.
So,
For me, it is.
to have faith could mean different things. Like,
I know. As long as he's not, worshiping the devil,
Right. Right.
then I'm open to whatever
Right,
else
right,
you are
right,
praising.
right.
We got.
So is this the conversation that you have on the first date? Like, what is your beliefs? Or
A female burning sage might even scare me. I might not even want to deal with that relationship.
really, Sage?
Yeah.
Why?
Because she's probably thinking deeper outside the box on a lot of things. I'm just saying me personally.
So that's a deal breaker maybe for you on the first. If she's talking about Sage.
And mentally, yeah, I'm not gonna want to be connected.
Okay.
I think
I'm talking about burning sage all day. That's what she does. Like she's in another zone. She's
you said you're doing some witchcraft stuff.
it can go there. Probably so.
Okay, what if she's smoking that weed all day? What is that?
That wasn't the question. That was not the question, Tasha.
That is not the question. He
Sage
said
and
sage.
weed.
Oh man, okay. So I think the first date you could really find out if somebody is into faith or not,
Yeah,
spiritual,
facts.
because
Facts.
the way they talk and their approach, their mannerism, their style when they're talking to you, they're like, okay, when they start saying
Facts.
Jesus and God and
Facts.
things like that, you pretty much already know if there's a big, huge part of their
that
life
can
and just
scare-
how they carry themselves.
And that could scare the other person off not to want a second date because they not.
Because they're not like
they
that.
already understand that person is too far past me.
Right.
I'm not saying you can't catch up. That'll be a deal breaker. They talking too much about faith in God and how much God didn't bless me and just talking that talk.
So that is a good question.
That's a good one that you said that.
But like when we spoke earlier, some people are not, that's something that they haven't been a part of. So
Facts.
what if they don't know? You know what I'm saying? That what you believe in is something that is an option for them to believe in. What if they don't even know, but they're a pretty good person?
Then we might go for the second date. They still willing to learn. I understand that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it your turn again? You just went, Nisha?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Me again?
It's your turn.
Okay. We already did this one,
We did it?
Oh, okay. Oh, this is like
right? Yeah.
Terry.
But see, what are you doing? Why are you looking at it like that?
Okay.
That's the thing.
I want some good questions on this one though. Okay.
You want to get it?
How important? Okay, no,
Okay.
I can't think of myself right now.
Okay.
How important is it for you to equally divide up responsibilities in a relationship?
That's really important. Like,
That's important. 100%.
it is important for
Okay, go ahead.
everybody to carry a weight of the relationship. Like, yes.
50-50?
Yeah.
Is 50-50 still in existence in 2021?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Independent
I
women?
think we got
It
to
is.
carry, like, all the responsibilities of being in a relationship together. You know, some things that I may lack in and you're great at, but
Facts.
the things that I'm great at, then, you know what I'm saying? It's like a,
Balance.
yes, it has to be.
Has to be.
In order for us to succeed, you know what I'm saying? Because, most times anyway, we're not going to be, what they say, equally yoked. in a sense, because we all have different things that we're good in and things that we're not. So
But is the person willing to learn?
facts. You got to be able to learn.
Willing to accept learning of what you can't. So it's still 50-50.
I say it's 50-50.
Okay, I'll settle for that.
But we balance it.
Well, now you want to say
Sometimes
something.
the scale is like, it's moving, long as it's still moving.
Right. Ask a question one more time. Please, thank you.
How important is it for you to equally divide up responsibilities in a relationship?
I think everything just kind of depends on what it is. You know what I'm saying? I think it just really depends on what it is. Because everybody's journey is different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's journey. I may have more dead weight than you do. So it's just what you can accept and not accept. You know, everyone's burden is different. It's just how you carry it, like she was saying. You're who's going to carry the most weight? Who's going to be able to uplift the other person? Who's going to be able to encourage the other person? Who's going to be able to support? Who's the stronger of the two?
So it don't have to be
Just-
50-50.
It doesn't, not necessarily as a responsibility, because one person may be the one that's able to say, hey, I got us. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
And it's not like a follow and lead thing. It's not that I'm going to follow you in this relationship. It's like, I got us. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's burden is different. But then not only that, it's like, it just kind of varies. It depends on what the responsibility is. If it's something where I say, okay, I come in the house, and I cleaned the house Friday. So you clean the house Saturday. Yes. You know what I'm saying? I take the kids here. I pick up the kids, you know, from school. Yes. You know, I pay depends on, even with the bills. It just kind of depends on how you're going to split the bills. If someone's going to pay all the bills or what you want me to pay, or, you know, it just kind of depends on what their responsibility
I
is.
have a friend to this day right now, his girl would not get no dishes. T, come in the house and this is there every day. This is here. She didn't get no dishes. So they equally divide on her getting some dishes with him ain't gonna happen.
I don't know too many women who don't clean their kitchen and
She
wanna
don't
wash
clean the house.
dishes.
Well,
She don't clean the dishes.
See, what if the man does the laundry and the woman doesn't? So it's different things. It's not really 50-50. Okay, you don't do this and you don't do that. I'm gonna pick up the slack of what you don't do.
Okay.
Some people's adamant of what they are not gonna do and what they are gonna do.
I guess me personally, in a relationship, there's always going to be things that you don't want to do, but you need to do it because you're in a relationship. Like, I can't always carry something and you can't always carry something. But if we got kids in the house and we got all this stuff going on, and someday you going to wash the dishes, someday I'm going to wash the dishes, someday
You
you
better
going to
use
do
those
the laundry,
kids.
somebody
Shoot, everybody, you better use
like,
those
everybody
kids.
got to
Everybody
work
gonna
together.
Work together.
Right.
For the ultimate goal. So, yeah,
I don't know.
that's
you
what
know,
I say.
It just kind of depends. I guess it depends. You know how some people work 2 or 3 jobs, and some men, they work 12-hour, 16-hour, shifts. It depends. You know, when he comes home and his wife or girlfriend or whatever live in, and she done clean the house and wash the dishes. You know, just vice versa. It just kind of depends on whatever agreement is and how your lifestyle is. What's gonna work for you might not work for somebody else. So I think it's just whatever works for y'all. That's it, you know.
I agree with you. I just also think that we all got to bring something to the table.
Facts.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that is
Because
true.
then you're going to have a problem in your relationship if you ain't bringing
Yeah.
nothing.
And that is the facts. Yes, ma'am.
Why you reading the question, Tasha? Say the question now, Tasha.
Oh,
Come on now.
is sex significant to you on an emotional level? I know whose question
What
this
in
is.
the world? And then just all my secrets. Just telling
Answer
all
the
my
call.
secrets.
Is sex
On an emotional level.
significant to you on an emotional level? Do you have emotions when it comes to sex?
I'm going to tell you, me, the type of woman that I am,
Women do anyway. Let's say.
Yeah, the type of woman, and every woman is different. You have some women that out here, they spread legs and open legs and don't give a crap. You have some women out here that just get it where they get it. Some women that don't get it. Some women just sell them. It just kind of depends. But I'll tell you how I feel about that. You know, if we are laying down, that means we getting down. Does that make sense? We laying down, we getting down. I'm gonna tell you now.
I'm done with you.
I am not the one, and that's not crazy Tina. Me right here. I cannot just have sex with anybody because for one, I'm 45 years old. Been there, done that. Then I already played the role, played the field. I got so much right now in my life that is so, that God has shifted me to a direction of a level where I'm the type of woman that I cannot. So if we are, I'm like the type of person, I don't know, Negro, we attached. So you might not want to. What? I'm telling you now, you might not deal with Renee right here because I'm just gonna be honest because I'm not the type of woman that will sleep down, that will have sex with just anybody, and I just won't. That's me. I got too much to risk. I got too much to lose. I have a name out here. I have a public face. I have goals. I have a career. I have a future. I'm a mother. So I look at things different. I'm not going to just have anyone coming in and out of my house at night. I'm not just going to creep up your house 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and you think that you're going to get these cookies because I'm going to tell you now because this one right here is a bad mama. What? Hey. I'm just telling you. And it's the truth.
Terry, what about you?
I wanted Renee to keep talking.
What is this? Is sex significant to
Pull
your
the next question
emotional
out the
level?
cup.
No, we on this
older
question.
now. We are older. We are older now.
Y'all brought that question up.
We are older, and we older. Tasha, Renee.
Answer the question.
Cash out me that I might answer the question.
Hell no. You don't went to the cash shop again.
So that's a heck of a question right there. Emotion comes with sex. It does. Emotions come with sex.
Right.
All jokes aside, and it can get tricky.
Right.
It can get tricky. Yeah. Man, woman, play with emotions and all that and all this and it can get tricky.
I think because of where we are in life, it's different for us.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, sex is emotional.
Yeah.
It really is. Oh, my gosh, time has run away.
Right.
Well, we will be back next week with his and hers. Thank you.
Are you a poet for the people? Illuminating the emotions of those who know what suffering from an unjust system feels like. Everyone doesn't have the opportunity to hold a crowd by the ears, so for us to take on that role with our God-given craft, it's only right. Are you a poet for the people? A destiny meant not for the weak. We too have suffered trials and tribulations, experienced in rebuilding what was once torn down with the words that we speak.
Hi, my name is Renee Unique with Unite Louisville on the Plug Network Online. Check me out every Friday at noon on your lunch break. Stay connected and stay plugged in.
No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Commercial cleaning. We educate people on compliance to get through the COVID crisis. Call us at 502-299-0714. No Limit Cleaning. Your dirt is our business. Again, that's 502-299-0714. Want your brand or business featured on The Plug? Advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. Again, advertise with us at plugnetworkonline.com. We got the eyes that are looking for you.
Changing Image Barbershop is your best choice for your family haircuts. Just off of Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center. Changing Image Barbershop has lots of parking and plenty of seats inside with a great family environment where every customer is treated professionally and like family. They specialize in the newest styles and cuts. Changing Image is the best barbershop in the Ville. They now have a braider and over 15 barbers available to you. Call them at 502-907-0010 or visit them at 2251 Hikes Lane in the Bardstown Square Shopping Center.
No telling what's gonna happen. It's his and hers. Let's jump in.